Alamo Board of Commissioners, special meeting for the month of November, Wednesday, November 5th, 2025 at 6 p.m. at the Alamo City Hall, 420 North Tower Road, Alamo, Texas, 78516. We will now call this meeting to order. We'll go to item A, the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. To item C, presentations and announcements. Bobby, Alex, Ms. Ana?
Yes, Mayor, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank all the employees that helped during our trash bash and our Halloween trunk or treat event that we had last Friday, or 2 Fridays ago, right?
Yes. Two.
It's been a while, on the 31st. And I also wanted to mention that offices will be closed for Veterans Day on Tuesday, November 11th.
Mayor, I would like to invite Ms. Ramona from Arise up to the podium.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, Mayor, for receiving me in the Concilio de City Alamo. I'm Ramona Casas from Arise Adelante. We are a nonprofit organization serving the colonias for 38 years. That's the years I've been organizing with Arise. And serving here in South Tower State Subdivision, we have 26 years serving there. And since we are arriving in South Tower, we recognize the problem we have with the smelling from the Planta de Aguas Tratables, and we engage with the community, and they presenting the problems of the situation. When we found out where the place are belong, we identify the city Alamo. So we come years ago. And we presenting the situation, and we explain how we've been affecting the families to smelling 24/7 from the aguas negras from the city. But we not only presenting the situation, but we like to working together for looking for solutions. So we engage with the EPA and TCQ, and together we presenting a project with the city and the mayor at that time, and we working together with the EPA and the TCQ and another entities, and we be able to find monies for the city to do the new plant. We know the plant is ready, the plant start already working, right? So we're so happy, and we are proud, because the youth from the Colonia State leadership, the South Tower Power, and maybe Mr. Comisionado Morales remember when we come in here and we presenting the situation. So we working long way to be able to have the monies and for the city to have the new plant. But we're so happy you had the dedication 2 weeks ago. We now feel happy because we now been invited to the celebration. But anyways, we feel proud because we don't have the same situation. But we have one petition. We like to have a tour with some members of the colonias working to make possible this plan. Looks like when we presenting the problem, they be huge problem. The city commissioners and the mayor say we don't have monies to do it, but we working together because we not came blaming. We came with looking for solution together. So we are planning that successful to have a new plant here. So please, can you giving us a tour with the youth was involving in the campaign and with the members of the colonias? We have some of them here, but we wanted to have a tour inside at the place. And maybe if Sana, you, maybe city manager, or Sana, you want to have a meeting in the neighborhood to explain how it looks like, because I believe not everyone can go to the tour, but we'd be glad if they can be possible.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's the petition we have.
I wouldn't, we can facilitate that. We can invite Project Arise and South Tower Power over to the sewer plant. And I mean, I think we could accommodate, anyone that would like to go and is interested in going. We would not, mind you going and taking a look at the facilities. Of course, we could do that.
Thank you so much. We can work in the date and time when it's more available to the community and for the youth. One day they don't have school and they be able to go in.
Yeah,
Thank you so
come
much.
up with 2 or 3 dates and we can
Okay,
do that.
yes, we can work on that. Thank you so much and felicidades que tenemos esta situación resuelta. Together we can make a lot of changes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bobby, they also wanted some information about military water supply. I think they needed some, Ms. Ramona, you guys needed some contact information, right?
Yes, we working.
Sí, pasa para acá.
Another issue we have in the colonias, where we receive the water from the military water supply, I think most of you know, the quality of the water we have in the South Tower and the areas in the colonias is not good quality. But we working with them, but also at the same time, we continue with the same situation at the smelling. And we're thinking maybe because they now open the new plant, and we're thinking is the continue the problem with the old plant. But no, you already open, right? And it's already working. So we're thinking maybe can be the smelling continue can be come from the military.
Yes, the sewer lift stations in the area.
I have another petition in that. It's not belong to the plants from the city Alamo, and it's already resolved. Please, can you give in information who we need to talk with? Because we're not blaming, we're looking for solution. If we made it with the city Alamo and help them to get monies from the different levels, and be able to have the new plan, we wanted to see what solution we can find out, because continue with the smelling 24/7 is not good and it's not easy for no ones. So please, can you help us in that?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, you're welcome.
Okay, does anyone have anything else, commissioners?
Yes, Mayor and Commissioners, just real quick, the City of Alamo Museum will be hosting the Friend of the Museum Rummage Sale on November 8th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you guys have any additional questions, our Alamo Museum Director is here with us.
So UK, would you like to come up and give us a short presentation or an update?
Good evening, Mayor and Commissioners. Yes, November 8th, we're going to be having our rummage sale. And the rummage sale, we're going to be selling or the accession many angels. And also we have tools and we have things that were being donated. So we are asking the public if they want to donate items, they can bring them to the museum on Thursday and Friday. And so they can be included in the rummage sale. And all the proceeds will come to benefit the Friends of the Museum, and their funds are solely for the use of the museum itself, for programming and et cetera. So again, November 8th, and we're gonna start at 8 all the way to 5. And we're gonna be having that sale right there at the museum, 840 West Austin Avenue, Maria del Pilar Garza Museum.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? All right, we'll go to consent agenda. Does anyone wish to pull or amend 1 through 3?
Second.
I have a first and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. We'll go to our regular agenda. We'll go to item D, consideration and action to approve the Laguna Park Pond Cleanup Project.
Mayor, can we put this in an executive?
Absolutely.
Some questions for our city attorney.
Yes, we'll go ahead and pull item D for consultation with attorney. We'll go to item E, consideration and action to approve a resolution denying the statement of intent filed by Texas Gas Service to increase rates.
Yes, Mayor. This is something we seem to do on an annual basis. Texas Gas Service proposes increases in their service fees, and of course, the city tries its best to limit or reduce the proposed increases. So before you is a resolution denying the statement of intent filed by Texas Gas Service to increase those rates, and we are asking for approval of this resolution.
Second.
I have a first and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries. We'll go to item F, consideration and action regarding advertising proposal, Dish Shopping on Texas Magazine Hotel Motel Promotion Campaign.
Yes, Mayor, I think we do have a representative from the shopping, I believe it's Ms. Gloria? Hi.
Can I give you one of these so you
Absolutely.
can
Yes, ma'am.
see what I'm talking about?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Gloria Gracia. I'm the owner of the shopping. During the last month, on the previous contract, we have been putting an advertisement on the shopping. It's a publication that on this December is going to be 19 years. And basically what we're doing, we try to promote what's going on here in the Rio Grande Valley. Not only here in the valley so that people can come from different cities, but also to the cities in Mexico that more often come to this area, especially for shopping reasons. And the distribution covers from Mission to South Padre Island, but also the cities. After we make a survey in the bridge, we cover Monterrey, Reynosa, Matamoros, Tampico, Ciudad Victoria, y Saltillo. That after making a survey on the Hidalgo Bridge of 2,128 people, we found out these cities are the ones who more often visit the Rio Grande Valley. And basically what we try to do is tell the people what's going on here, especially for the last 20 years we have been growing tremendously. And now because all the investments that we have, we're growing, and the idea is to make awareness of the people, what's happening here in the region, so we can motivate the people for coming to shop, coming to stay, and invest also in this region. If you see the ad that you have there, yes, basically the proposal, let me show you.
Is this one of those things that they call a regional approach and Realplex, all that jazz?
Yeah, because we have very close here, Monterrey is the richest area in Latin America. So if you know that the idea is to, we believe that the competition of the valley is San Antonio, Houston. So if we tell them what we have here in the region, we attract them to stay here instead of going forward. Basically what we do is selling with the cities. And how can I do that? By telling you what's going on here. And the distribution, we are able to do the distribution because we also own another publication, 8 industrial maps, which we cover Tamaulipas, Nuevo León, Querétaro, and other states, but also one that is called Mexico Industry, and Protejas, that is also a new one. So we know how to distribute in Mexico because on that one we have 27 years doing that. So that's why we are able to distribute in both sides of the border. And we decided to come with this idea 18 years ago because we used to live in Victoria and we always go to the same American Mall in Brownsville because you don't know what's going on. I mean, when you're living outside, you don't know what's the new thing. So that's when we arrived and live here in Brownsville, we decide to do something, not only to move the economy here in the valley, but also that the people from Mexico know what we can offer them.
Did they, I saw something in the news about direct flights to Mexico or being,
Yes.
what's with that?
Yes. Trump have a opinion concerning that. He
I won't
canceled
say his
13.
name, but
Well, I'm not a politician, so. Yeah, he canceled 13 flights, a retaliation of, he was forcing the airlines to go and use the IFA because the IFA, the new airport was not doing well. So I think that they just do it without purpose. So, but yeah, they canceled that flight together with Los Angeles. They also canceled in Houston, in Austin, Florida, and Chicago. It was 13 flights. But I think that also a lot of people use Reynosa. They have Guadalajara, Mexico, Veracruz, Cancun. So that's also a little bit cheaper, obviously. And so that's one of the things that help us so that people can come.
So currently, right now, ma'am, are we, we're currently,
Advertise, yes.
Yeah,
but you're doing
advertising.
like a monthly because Leah, that was the one mentioned, they need to, I have to present this one so to make sure that it was for the whole year. But if you see the rates that I just show you, is not, I give you, because we only handle one page, half page, and 1/4. If you see, it's not even half what we're,
Right, Bobby, this is covered on the hotel motel tax?
How does this, will this change if we need to, or? how
yes,
does-
yes.
can change it
When
monthly, or-
Yes, when, sometimes you have events,
Yeah.
like the water,
the Watermelon Fest,
yes.
all that? Yeah.
And but not only that, but we also do an editorial about it, so explain to people what to expect, how much is the cost to come, and all the things. Usually.
How would we be able to get, like, on this front page that has different events throughout the valley, like?
Basically, when you have an event, I give you an editorial, a half-page editorial, if you have enough information to do it. But yes,
But if we wanted to be on the front page,
the front page is not for sale.
how much does that cost?
It's not for sale.
Oh, it's not for sale?
The only thing that is on sale are these, the two banners, but this one is not for sale.
How much are those banners?
$650.
$650 for the
Yes.
year,
No?
for the month?
For the one magazine.
And so my deal was like on this one, you got from Pain Arena to South Padre,
Sí. Yeah, they are different, depends on the month,
like, you
the events.
be added to, for our events, this is like on the second page.
Sí, pero to tell you, I prefer to give you the half editorial explaining the whole
Oh,
thing.
no, yeah, so, I mean, I like the page that we're kind of already doing, but just to be added on things like this whenever we do have events.
See, it does belongs to us. The agenda is belongs to us, so we put different events. But what we do is when you have an event, what we do is give you the half of page, explaining, okay, at what time start, where it is, what they're gonna find, if there's a price, or where the start to get in starts at this. So give more information about it, and you don't pay for that. We give it to you.
Okay.
All right.
And how do we move up on the pages? If we don't want to be page 14, can we move up to like,
No, it's moving.
oh, it's moving?
Yes, only, and.
I would like to be before any other city.
Well, it's moving just, for example, this one has, they pay for that position for the last 17 years.
Okay.
So that's why we decided not to do it anymore. So we don't sell that position anymore. This one, they already pay for that specific, some of them, but we don't do it because then the people is gonna see the same.
Okay, so you guys
Some-
just kind of shuffle?
Yeah, we move it, that's why we don't sell,
Front page, yeah.
yeah, Sheridan, when they have hunt, they always want to buy it. No, it's not for sale.
Wait,
Yeah.
Bobby, so let me ask you a question. So let's say, like we have the Alamo Inn, right? They do a lot of birding, like getting people, they get a lot of people from around the world there at the Alamo Inn. Let's say, they say in March, as an example, well, we want to advertise this because of migrating birds or whatever. Could that replace this area, this part up here, or not?
Yeah, you can always change it.
See, you can change it, yeah. She changed it when you have the event on the water. Yes.
Okay,
See.
all right.
So we
You
could do that-
decide to do it.
We could do it every month if we wanted to?
Yes.
Yeah, like spotlight something different?
Yes,
In
and
other words,
also-
so it's not always the same thing?
Correct.
No, yes. Or if you have another hotel, we can,
Yeah,
over
yeah.
the time, I just sent her 2 weeks before, and also we can help you. We have a team of designers. So, I mean, I know she knows how to do it, but in case I tell her, if you need help concerning changing something, we can help you, and there's no charge for that.
Okay, great.
See.
Nice.
Also, we have a website. You can go to our website and see the news and also see it digitally. You are also on our platform, social media platform. We have 60,000 followers because we have a team that only takes care of that one, of those things. And yeah, the idea is to promote what's going on here because basically the idea is to sell cities, and the only way we can do it by telling what's going on.
Great.
You
Is
see
this-
all these ones?
Is this shareable, like, on our city website?
Sorry?
Is it shareable? In other words, like, can we use that?
Yes,
like,
of course,
Promote it
yes.
to our website? You can?
Yes, yes. We work usually with the cities, but under economic development also with the Mexico industry.
And our EDC director is in the back, and that was just one thing that came to my mind right now, that this might be good for them also, for the E
Yes.
EDC.
Yes, usually the EDC take care of some, if you see the other, that I give you, the Protejas,
Uh-huh.
if you flip it, because you're gonna see the McAllen City and other. But sorry, I didn't give you one. Here it is, here it is.
Yeah, sí, sí.
That's from the point of view of, also, because they also want to try to bring the people to invest. And in that one, usually you're gonna find McAllen Economic Development, the bridges, Cameron County. It's another.
This is
because-
separate. This is more like, towards
Industrial?
economic development.
Yeah, that's kind of this, but also you're gonna see hotels, if this one. Donna, for example, with a new bridge, they just have a new industrial park. There's nothing right now, but they want to promote it. And also because you're in the middle of both bridges. There's a lot of, right now, a lot of cities are moving, they just went to Querétaro.
So if we wanted to
we-
promote 17 acres, open for business in Alamo, I want the millionaire billionaires from Mexico come and invest, we would do that on that magazine.
Yes, for investment concerning manufacturing and those kind of things, yes. We actually, we work too much with GoStep, that is basically in charge of promoting from Laredo to here. We just went to Index National, the reunion was in Mexico. Basically, what we want to bring people is to come and buy land that has to do something with the manufacturing. And we are helping also to do the automobile cluster. We need to create one in here because we have more than 150 companies who are related with the automobile industry. But that's another market. Okay. Obviously, few years ago, they told me that 75% of the people who arrive to the airport on Monday has to do something with the industry. So, yeah, they have to come, they have to stay in a hotel, they do business, and the idea is to promote what we have here so they can come more often and try to come and put a base here so they can do more business. And the idea of doing those maps is if you came with Mikuni or Panasonic, and I show you and give you a map where it tells you that Celestica is in front, El Cotec is in the other street, so you will try to sell more, so that will make that you come more often to this area. I don't know if you have any questions.
No, I think we're good, Bob. Is this an action item? It's an action item, so what are we approving?
We're approving the contract for the shopping advertising for $7,200.
For the year? Okay. Do,
Motion to approve.
I have a motion?
A second?
I have a first and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries. Gracias.
Okay, gracias.
We will now go to item G, consideration and action on seal coating and striping of the parking spaces along Main Street from 9th Street to 7th Place, including South 8th Street from Main Street to Austin Avenue.
Yes, Mayor, this is the area located basically south of the Central Park, all that parking area that we have in there. The proposal is to seal coat the entire parking lot and restripe the parking spaces. We did have 3 different quotes from 3 different vendors. We are looking at JP Seal Coating with the lowest cost of $23,500.
How soon can they get started?
That's a good question, I'm not sure.
Probably just make contact with him and see if he can start as early as possible.
That way we can have it all done before Christmas?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're actually the ones that did the work at the fire station #1 and the museum.
Okay.
I got motion to approve.
Second.
I have a first and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries. We'll now go to item H, consideration and action to approve Alanis Villagomez Park bid for new restrooms. Mr. Trevino.
You just have a handout of the bid.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Mayor, City Commission, we had asked for extra time on this bid. If you go to the second vote, you can just flip, if you just flip it. Our biggest concern was to include the family restrooms. Of course, we have the boys and the girls, but we wanted to make sure we included the family restroom and stay within budget. We were able to do that. We were able to obtain 3 bids. Our budget was 100,000, so we're just under it. So we're recommending approval of this bid for the restrooms to S. Lerma Construction LLC in the amount of 98,900.
Is there, hold on,
Yes, sir.
is that chain link up on top of that restroom?
Nah. That was just, we already spoke with the architect, that's the way they had designed it, it's not changing.
Looks like it's probably gonna be a mesh.
It's a mesh.
Metal mesh.
It's a mesh.
I just have one question. Is this, it's all ADAs taken into consideration
Yeah,
here, right, for
yes, sir.
special needs and all?
Mayor, the reason we had delayed it because the architect's cost estimate say with a family restroom, you're probably gonna be like at 130, 140, and he was right. We went and made minor changes to make sure we stay with the family restroom, because there's a lot, we're gonna have a lot of kids in wheelchairs, a lot. And that family restroom gives them a lot of privacy rather than the other restrooms. So we had to get creative to make sure we saved it and we were able to stay within budget, so.
Thank you for doing it right and thinking of the children. You know, it's all about the kids. This is what it's for.
Yeah, because we're very blessed because esta Marisa Pesina, she played a big role in all this since day one with that inclusive. So we get a lot of background because they deal with these people every single day. So we lost 2 weeks, but we did the right thing. So thanks for your patience.
Second?
I have a first and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries. We'll go to item I, consideration and action to approve Alanis Villagomez Park for irrigation system for baseball field.
You know, this one, we're way within budget. Same thing, when we're talking with the architect, there's a lot of sprinkler people have their own license, and they all want to come up with their own design. We're able to figure it out, and the most important thing, we just wanted to make sure it was automated. We're gonna have 8 stations and with a timer to make it easier for all of us. And we had a $50,000 budget, and we're able to get a good bid at $19,250, so we're asking for approval to the low bid. And this one will cover the entire baseball field, which one will be baseball field and soccer fields.
Make a motion to approve.
I have a first and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed,
With these kind of prices, haven't we had concerns about the complex? Is there any way that maybe we can get,
I had reached out to a different vendor in the past, and it never happened. It was medically,
the times that we talked about it, it was very high price. I mean, obviously, this is just one field, but maybe we can.
And there, Commissioner, there, just to interrupt, we have that almost $2 million grant. So we'll be knowing in January. That will address a lot of it, because those 4 fields will include turf fields, or at least the inner part. So we just need to hold on, because that will address also the irrigation. And we'll know in January. Just kidding.
Just get creative with the grant, please.
Okay.
Or maybe even just look at where we've been having the watermelon fest, sort of add irrigation to that. That's always a pain for parks.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
That's my addition.
All right, so we will now go to executive session. The city commission will convene an executive session in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Vernon's Texas statutes and codes anointed, Government Code, Chapter 551, Subchapter D, exceptions to requirement that meetings be open. The city commission reserves the right to go into executive session on any item listed in the agenda notice, whether or not such item is posted as an executive session item at any time during the meeting when authorized by provisions of the Open Meetings Act. Subject to the foregoing reservation, the following are two items to be discussed in executive session. One is pursuant to Texas Government Code 551.071, consultations with attorney. The item is A, discussion regarding legal issues concerning standard operating procedures for city projects. And then two will be item D, consideration and action to approve the Laguna Park Pond Cleanup Project. It is now 6:38, and we will retire into executive session. 7:18, and we are back from executive session. The first item on the agenda is item D, consideration and action to approve the Laguna Park Pond cleanup project.
I make a motion to approve, TriMet.
Second.
I have a first and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. The next item is, well, actually, that's the only item. The other one is not an action item. So we'll now go to citizen participation with 5 minutes per person with no response from the city commission. Residents must sign up prior to the city meeting. We have no one else that has signed up at this time. We'll now move to adjournment. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
I have a first and a second. Meeting now adjourned. Good night.